The two most frequently asked questions that I get on social media, non-car related, are 1, what do you film with? 2, what do you edit with? So before we get going today, I would like to share with you guys a little bit about what I do and how I do it. First and foremost, I want to show you guys my pride and joy. I'm gonna have to use my phone. It's very seldom I use my phone for vlogging, but it does do the trick. All my Copart videos are with the phone, and if you'll notice, they don't look half bad. So if you want to start vlogging, don't be scared to just whip out your phone, because there's actually a lot more channels than you think that just use a phone. But here's my pride and joy. So this is my main camera. This is my Sony a7S II. I love this camera. I bought this camera when I couldn't afford it because I really wanted to step up the quality of my videos, and I'm so psyched I did. The lens I'm using, it's a Zeiss Sony glass collaboration. It's got an f-stop of 4 and it is 24-70. Yeah. So this is my, I don't use the Xbox controller. Why is this in here? This is the lens I use for like super cinematic, really deep, nice, beautiful shots. It's a 35mm 1.4, and it takes amazing pictures, but it does crazy, crazy cinematics. I also have a backup camera. This is a Canon 80D, and I use this if I ever want to do like just a vlog style, easy style, like wide angle. For in-car stuff and for racing, for drifting, for go-karting, whatever it is, I use my GoPro Session. And then on top of all this, sorry for the shakiness, I use this Joby Pod. It's the weirdest, dumbest looking thing. I started using this really recently to make it not nearly as shaky, and it makes the video feel and look a little bit more natural. Now my second biggest request is editing, what I use for editing the software and such. So this is my 2019-2018 MacBook Pro. It's really simple. You don't have to have, I literally, until 2 weeks ago, I used the 2012 MacBook. I like Mac because I love using Final Cut. This one still has all my old programs on it, so I still use, like for my thumbnail, I use Photoshop and Adobe Lightroom. I don't really feel like transferring the stuff over to this one yet, so I just kind of use this one. All of this stuff probably looks really intimidating because it's hard to use. But what I want to say is it's not about what you use, it's how you use it. And if you want to make your hobbies or your dreams a reality, you need to know how to use these things to be able to better yourself. If you want to be a YouTuber, you need to know how to make really good content. And I want to share something with you guys today. A site called Skillshare. Skillshare is a very helpful site that shows people like you and me how to use these crazy programs. It tells you how to use certain cameras, how to take better pictures, how to take better video. It even shows you how to edit, use different editing programs. We've actually used Skillshare to help us learn more about how to use programs to make clothing designs. A lot of our 5.3 stuff has come from Skillshare. If you want to learn more and you want to make videos similar to mine or even like your favorite YouTuber, there's people out here that teach you on Skillshare how to use it really, really well. There's something like 22,000 videos on the site, and I want to let you guys know I have a link for you in the top of the description. The first 250 people to use this link in the top of my description get to use Skillshare for free for 2 months. It usually starts at about $10 a month, so this is a hell of a deal. It's literally just free. So I want you guys to check out Skillshare. There's over 22,000 classes on Skillshare, so I want you guys to check it out today, give it a shot, and the first 250 people to use that link get to use it for free. All right, let's diagnose this Evo. P0171. P0171. It's not a bad code. It's a pretty normal one, but it's a very generic and kind of an annoying code. You're making faces like a pig. Oink, oink. No! You know what I mean? Dang. It's an annoying code because it could mean a lot of things. So P0171, if you guys don't know, means that one of the O2 sensors is reading too lean. So what your car does naturally is it adds a lot of fuel to try and make up for the leanness, which explains why my car is running so incredibly rich, but it makes me curious as to why it's running so rich. You get what I'm saying? It's really weird. So it could be a boost leak, it could be an exhaust leak, it could be a vacuum leak, it could be something with the fuel pressure regulator, it could be something with the PCV, it could be something under my car, it could be an O2 sensor that's bad. So we've got a lot of work to do. I would love to figure it out instantly. Like ideally, it would be so sick to figure it out, but that wouldn't be very fun now, would it? It's probably my Ricer Vortex generators I put on the car. I bet that's why I have a check engine light. I'm gonna check and see if there's any loose turbo bolts.
You have like the worst luck of having any kind of bolt come undone.
Yeah, that's pretty normal for me. I'm gonna redo the upper intercooler pipings and make sure that these, I guess, are nice and tight. The PCV is fine, that's all on, but I think that there might be a boost leak, so let's figure this out. Time for the time lapse. turbo is still just as tight as the day I got it back, so that's really good. I checked the downpipe. The downpipe doesn't seem to be loose whatsoever. I'm just kind of confused. So aside from the boost leak and the exhaust leak, it could be a bad O2 sensor. So I'm gonna lift the car up and see if, well, I can't see if the sensor has failed, but there might have been like a wire that hit the ground or something and it's not reading correctly.
Man, you need to get back like the rebate, and biddies need to step up like the home plate. My man, now what you know about the Great Lakes? We contemplate on getting money like the sweepstakes.
I am guessing that one of them has to be bad because it's real weird, so can't put my finger on it. I'm gonna, I guess, just drive it for a little bit. I'm gonna drive around the block and see if I can get it to do it again. I guess Thanos made the Evo don't feel so good. Evo be like, Mr. Shanks, I don't feel so good.
Sip a dog grace, party in the dark shade. You see it in the cold, chillin' like a parlay. Ma and bitches ride like a Harley. Money maker, the Rico Suave.
I also want to make known that I did clean the MAF sensor as well. I'm just gonna take it for a spin, see if any of my tinkering has actually fixed anything. All right, here we go. Start her up. Runs like poo. So it's sitting there at a nice 14.7-ish, 14.7 to 1. Interesting. It seems like it's doing just fine. It's jumping between 14 to 15 as it should with like no power. When it just randomly went to like 11 and then it went back. The stumbling and indecisiveness makes me think that something's failing. Something electronically, the sensor, I think the sensor is failing. All sensors failing. That's many a band. Isn't it Senses Fail?
I think that's a quote from a movie.
No, Senses Fail is definitely a band. I'm making a band. It's called Sensors Fail.
Screamo, of course.
Big time. It's building boost just fine. I obviously don't have a leak anywhere because it would be really messing up if I did. Seems okay. It's at 14. Now it's back to 14. Wonder if I fixed it.
This is how I sit when I have to film them. Ah!
Yeah, it seems like it's doing just fine.
Well, so do you want to keep it out for like 10-15 minutes? Because last time you said...
Maybe the longevity, maybe just after a certain amount of time, the O2 sensor just wants to take a nap. Which I don't really blame him. If I sniff fuel all day long, I'd probably want to take a nap too.
Meanwhile, in Texas...
We just out here in Texas. I'm just going to my daggum farm. I'm gonna go plow some fields and then I'm gonna go home, drink a beer, talk to my wife Betsy, and chew on some grass. Damn it, get out of my way, George! It's not seeming to have any issues. I texted my tuner. I was like, yo, I don't know if cleaning the MAF worked. I don't know if repositioning the charge pipes worked. And he's like, dude, that's weird. I don't freaking know. So that's cool. I'm gonna do a little Sandy pull real quick, just in case, just to do a final little test. Seem to be fine. What?
That was crazy.
Is that fun?
Yeah.
I guess since the car is running, might as well send it. We're gonna do some racing tonight, boys. We got a bunch of like 1320 style guys with us right now. We got my friend with the SS that you guys saw last week, another guy with the Corvette, and then my friend Austin. You guys thought I was talking about street racing? No. We're at the karting complex. We gotta do some real racing too. I can guaranteed beat these guys, bro. Let's go. Hope these guys know they about to get taken out. Not by lap times, but I'm gonna fishtail them. It's about to start raining too. This is gonna be fun. were gonna go to Mexico, but the road's a little too dangerous to drive all that way tonight. I know this is really random, but there was these like 3 Italian guys there, and they were really good at driving. I ended up beating all of them except for one. This one guy was like 6'27" and probably 96 pounds. He was also just a really good driver, so I was bummed I couldn't beat him. But I am incredibly surprised, dude, at how this car did today. 0 air fuel issues at all. Like, I'm just chilling here idling. Like, I had perfect air fuel. I probably did 10 pulls or more coming home tonight. No problems at all. And the motor's still not blown, so that's definitely a good sign. So, message for Mr. Stark, we feeling so good. Guys, make sure you use that link in the description for Skillshare. That's an opportunity you really don't want to miss out on. Guys, I will catch you this next week with some more awesome content, more Lexus stuff, and who knows, we might do something else. I might let my sister drive this car since it's working now, so I'll catch you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much. Have a great weekend. Peace out, and be victorious.